Hello.
Hi.
We're about to taste all of the bottled water. Just so much. We have a review up on our website already. That is sporked.com in case you didn't know. We have a ranking of the best bottled water, but this is going to be, I believe, the third update. And that means we're doing a full retaste.
Things change.
Water changes. Even bottled water changes.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it. This is going to be quite an undertaking. I think get cozy. I think snuggle up under a blanket and really just drift off. And when you wake up, we'll still be doing this.
Oh my God.
Don't worry.
And just pee in our pants. I actually wore a diaper.
Yeah, I borrowed one of the kids' pull-ups.
Good.
It only fits on one leg, so there is going to be a little bit of a mess.
That's okay.
Okay, what I don't have the front line is essentially all just the plastic bottles, and the back line is all of the glass bottles.
What do you want to start with?
I want to start with Crystal Geyser. Because to me, this is the bottled water you see at just like every event or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Lake Arrowhead, although couldn't get my hands on that for whatever reason.
Weird.
I know.
Crystal Geyser.
So-
Where is this from? I love how it's by CG Roxane.
Oh, CG Roxanne.
I've always noticed that, and I'm
Never
like,
seen that
"Ooh,
before."
what does that mean? It's from Olancha, California, which looks like due south of Mount Whitney. Does that do anything for you?
Boy, should it. I was and continue to be so bad at geography.
Okay. Looking at that little inset map, I do not know where that is in California.
No,
but
because the map makes it look like it's not in California, actually. Also, it makes it look like there's a river separating California from Nevada. But I understand that's not really what I'm looking at here. So, nope. Sorry, Olancha. I'm bad at geography.
I have a lot of anxiety about traveling up the 5 freeway, so I
Just
try to
in
just
general.
avoid. Yeah, I don't go past Six Flags Magic Mountain.
You got it.
Thoughts?
This is so hard. So when I first did this taste test, you can taste the difference. I know people are going to be like, you can't. You can. But when it's one singular water on its own, it just tastes like basic water. You're like, yeah, this tastes like water. It doesn't taste good.
So that's what I was going to say. I feel like we need like a baseline. So we have to like taste one and then taste more. I don't have a lot to say about it yet, but I will.
I think in the end, like this, it tastes like water. It ends a little bit on the sides of your tongue.
Why is that?
Like, it has to do with the like minerals in the water.
Yeah.
And the baseline of like if it's pH, if it's a base or if it's an acid, like that's going to affect kind of that final taste that you get. And to me, this like, it kind of falls on like a bitter, where you're like, this is fine, but I'm not gonna like love it. I'm not gonna drink it. And I should say, we're also drinking all of these at room temperature because that's how you can actually detect flavors. Cold mutes flavors. That's why a lot of things taste better cold, but
That would be hard.
okay.
Harder than
What we're doing right now. We would just be like, that tastes cold.
Okay.
It's like when you taste something here and you're like, oh, I love it. And you're like, do you love it or do you like that it's hot? Like, I like that it's hot. Okay. I'm going to go with some store-bought brands right now. Or store brands. We've got Good and Gather, alkaline water with electrolytes. And great. Oh, maybe we should save these. These are all like electrolyte water. Okay, I'm going to put the electrolyte water to the side.
Let's save
We've got Gatorade water. I assume that's also electrolyte
Is that
water.
new?
It's pretty recent.
Gatorade makes water now.
We've got BodyArmor water, Sport water.
Okay, so that's probably electrolytic as well.
It's got a pH of 9.
Okay.
So, okay, so let's go with some of the more basics. So we're gonna say Smartwater.
Smartwater, that's a good one.
Perhaps says Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston's water. She has dry eyes. She loves this water, and that's all she's gonna tell us about herself.
I know about her hair care products as well.
What does she use?
Lily?
Oh, I don't know.
She has her own hair care line.
Yeah. This is a backdoor ad for.
I was gonna say it's always fascinating because I feel like I get advertisements for it pretty constantly, and it's always interesting to me when I don't care about my hair really. So I don't know why I'm targeted.
Okay, so Smartwater, I mean, okay, fine. This is also, look, a lot of them have electrolytes for taste. That just means there's some salt. There's a little bit of like sodium to give it some taste. And it's balanced and it's smart. And it's Glacier.
Balanced and it's smart. I feel like it has the same effect.
I don't have as much. Okay, this is different to me. Less on the side, more
and
on the back.
top and the back. Yeah,
exactly.
But it's the same sort of like
Similar sensation. And it does. This one actually has like a little bit of a pool thing going on for me too, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
It's
you know,
not.
you like drink water in like a less chlorinated pool.
yeah.
Kind of tastes like that.
You all drink pool water,
You
right?
just lap up pool water. You sit at the side of the pool. You go nom nom nom. I will also say we're just going through these the first time. I'm gonna sit down with these afterwards and like really go through them because it's so nuanced. It's gonna take us a while, but we might be able to identify our best and worst at the end.
I feel like this is a hard taste test, and I always really admired you for doing it.
Thanks.
So
I appreciate it. Did it at my
now
kitchen
look at
table.
me.
Okay, now we've got Fiji. The pretty flower bottle, the square bottle. I do appreciate. Look, we have water bottles and we fill them here and we're good and we save the planet. But when it comes to actually buying a bottle of water, I like that brands try and take some risks with their bottle design.
I do
What
and I
else are you
don't.
gonna do?
I do and I don't. I also do not. I don't drink bottled water. I drink filtered water from wherever I can fill a water bottle, even if it's like on a road trip, like at a gas station. Like I'll just fill up my water bottle there. But you know, why are you gonna make a bottle of water you can't put in a cup holder? I just think it's psycho.
I think that's a really good point. I also think, so one thing I do like to assess with these is how nice it is to hold, because if you're going to get a nice big bottle, it's like you want it to be a pleasure to hold,
Yeah.
and you want it to be easy to pour. If it's like a giant bottle like this is not. It is a square thing. It is hard to hold, it's hard to pour, and it doesn't fit really enough.
I know. I feel like it's like also status symbol water in a weird way.
Which is, yeah, this was like one of the first, I feel like kind of broke for me that I like it doesn't mean it's better. Like it,
Yeah.
oh, it's the same water as blah, blah, blah. It's just fancy packaging.
It's natural artesian water though.
It has a flower.
It does have like,
It does actually
This
come
is-
from Fiji too.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it has an almost fruity flavor to me. I hope it's not just my lip stuff, but
That's nice. They do nice things for Fiji according to their label. What are you gonna do?
okay.
I would say, though, out of these three, I do like this one the best.
Okay.
I think it does taste like cleaner. And I don't get that same like falling aftertaste. I get a different one, more waters that lean basic to me end up tasting savory is the wrong word. Buttery is the wrong word. There's like a flatness to them. I guess it's not acidic, so it ends up tasting a little flat, which can be good or bad, depending on your taste. But to me, I like a more acidic
I need
water,
another sip.
personally.
I had to
But I think it's soft.
I had to try to wrap my head around all of this.
I do like how hydrated we're going to be. Usually I'm like really bad at managing to drink like 2 glasses of water a day. So this is exciting. Okay.
Okay. That's nice, but your cup holder hates it.
Evian, the peak of sophistication in the 80s.
Yeah.
When every WASP was drinking, and I still associate it with it.
It is funny because bottled water was just such
I remember I remember being a kid and being like, what a silly idea. Why would you bottle water? And that's why I don't own a bottled water company.
I
wasn't
know. And honestly, it's the attitude that we should have maintained because then we wouldn't.
We're like, that's stupid.
I know, because now we just have trash islands
Did
in the
you
ocean.
ever in high school have the Evian misters for your face?
I was just thinking about that.
Scam. Except the other day I was like, I would love one of those right now.
I think it's pretty crazy.
That's so stupid that we bought those.
I think people still do buy them.
I've never seen
Let us know in the comments if you're
you
using,
buy it? Are you using it right now?
Evian face mister right now.
What a sap. I don't like Evian is the thing. It tastes like it falls at the front of my tongue,
Yeah.
like right at the tip, and it tastes a little like dirt.
Okay. I think because the mineral composition is very heavy on bicarbonates, it appears. Calcium, magnesium, and bicarbonates, which is interesting because that seems like it would give it almost like a fizzy
More of
finish, but Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It always, I still love the packaging. I still love the like 80s association. I like that they haven't changed much about it. But that flavor always lets me down. It is just so not crisp, and it tastes a little dirty.
So I feel like, what do you know about pH balance and stuff?
Well, more neutral it is, which is 7.
Okay.
Right?
Sorry, I'm already burping from drinking
I do
water.
actually have to look. We try not to look things up here, but I like the science of this all.
Because it says it's a 7.2.
Right.
pH.
Yeah, neutral. 7 is neutral. Thank
Okay.
God. Okay, I still remember things from 6th grade science. 7 is neutral. So this should be technically like extremely neutral, not acidic, not basic. And that's why you'll see with like the others where it's like a +9, that means it's like more basic. So yeah, it should be pretty darn neutral. And yet to me, that finish just is like sink water.
I was going to say there's something about it that's not very refreshing.
No. Okay. Now we're moving into the like slightly fancier-ish ones. Let's go with this one because I'm interested. It's the Aqua Carpatica.
Aqua Carpatica.
Aqua Carpatica. It's from the Carpathian.
Sure.
It's from the Carpathian Mountains.
Oh my God. Just like Vigo the Carpathian
That's
from
right.
Ghostbusters
Thank
too.
you. I was like, why do I know this? So I definitely thought that was a made-up place. Okay.
He's one ugly dude.
This came up. This is the second time in a week that's come up. Because you started rapping.
Oh,
Called
wow.
Ghostbusters and the In Control, yeah. We've got Ghostbusters 2 on the brain.
That would be a good one to rewatch.
It is good. What's that little man's name?
The little
Peter.
man, the actor who plays.
Vigo's assistant who was on Ally McBeal.
I know. Why did we just
Peter.
looked up? We just looked this up. I swear to God, I just looked this up the other day.
I like him very much. Unless he's problematic. But I like him very much in movies. And I liked him very much in Ally McBeal. I loved Ally McBeal.
I never watched Ally McBeal. It was a blind spot
That
for
Dancing
me.
Baby really did it for me back in the day.
It's so weird. I never understood. I was just like, I don't know what.
So funny.
I don't know what's going on with people in Ally McBeal and this Dancing Baby.
Okay, so this is supposed to be, it's got a pH, it's alkaline, which means it's on the basic side of things. So it's 8.1, sodium free, it's nitrate free. It is supposed to be, it's a BPA free, it's got low mineral content, so it should taste like nothing. It says it's clean, it's got pure taste with no aftertaste, and it's got natural electrolytes. It also says it's best for babies and expectant mothers, which is quite something to put on your
Best for
packaging.
babies who need fancy water.
Very soft. I like it. No?
I thought it had like the most
Definitely has
flavor. Like any of the ones
I
I've
agree with
tasted
that.
so far.
I disagree that it doesn't have an aftertaste.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a dirty or bittery aftertaste.
It's hitting me on the side of the tongue. I find it.
Yeah. It's getting on the back of my tongue too, on those sides.
It's from the Carpathian Mountains. It's got that pink slime in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, here, this might set, now that we're kind of in the middle-ish of the first row. Okay, this is Essentia. This was our
What's
number
the difference
one.
between these two?
One is a different bottle. Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, so this is our current number one.
Okay, I have things to say.
Okay.
Now that I'm like processing this, it does feel more refreshing.
Yes,
to me.
it ends on a crispness.
It's kind of crazy. Like this actually made me feel like I've been really
bit
struggling.
cleaner.
I've been struggling lately with even no matter how much water I drink, like my mouth feels a little bit dry. And this made me feel like, my mouth's wet now.
No sweat.
Look how wet.
Nah. I, for the first time in my life, have understood having a glass of water next to the bed. I never got thirsty in the middle of the night until like this year.
That's so interesting.
And I've woken up now and been like, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I never understood. I was like, who wakes up thirsty?
Oh my God. Yeah. I wake up in the morning just like, whoa.
I woke up at like 3 a.m. being like, I won't survive the night.
I woke up so thirsty yesterday morning that I had the hiccups. Are you ever so thirsty at the hiccups?
No.
I get them when I'm dehydrated. I know, and I get them when I
you're
drink
breathing more or
sometimes
something.
too, and it's really unfortunate.
So this is 9.5 pH or higher. So it is, again, an alkaline water.
Sorry.
And it's enhanced with electrolytes
Language.
for flavor. And I still like it very much. It's really clean. Yeah, it has that super crisp, like front of the mouth, like flavor. It just washes away. There's a nice like brightness to it. It feels cold,
It is very
even
bright
though it isn't
tasting.
cold.
That's very true. Isn't that something? No, it really does.
Yeah,
That's so
That's
weird.
really nice.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So,
It looks like something that like the Swiss Black Ops would market.
sorry, I have more questions.
Oh,
about
please.
pH balance.
Oh, well, let's see if me, the scientist, can answer them.
So is this like the pH balance? Is it a matter of just like how this tastes, or is there like a health benefit to different pH levels?
Yeah.
I think
Ionized alkaline water.
if you go on our website, there is an explainer, I believe, about alkaline water. And I think there are purported health benefits of like why your body accepts an alkaline water more than like an acidic water. However, I do not have that information at the top of my head right now, so I'm not going to pretend to know anything about it. But I think there's a reason you see like alkaline. But I also think it's pure marketing.
I think that's part of it. I'm also seeing that this is marketed by Nestle.
Yeah.
I know, which makes me think they're just selling us.
Nestle has like a real
water.
lock on water.
It's kind of disturbing, right?
Yeah. Zen water. This one, again, impossible to hold with like one hand unless you have like a big old hand. This is and it's real slippery.
Yeah. I want to feel it.
It is, again, alkaline.
100% recycled.
Is that sketch? Is that a Mr. Show sketch? And is that like, word slipping on nuts, like, or something like that?
I don't remember.
You'll know. You'll know. So it's ocean-bound plastic.
100%.
That to me tells me that it's going into the ocean, and I don't love that.
Hold on a second. 100% recycled ocean-bound plastic. Help reduce ocean-bound plastic. Save our oceans. Is
this made from plastic from the ocean?
From fiberglass, rescued from at-risk coastal environments, preventing them from reaching and polluting the ocean.
That's really cool.
It is. When I don't need to, whatever. I was about to virtue signal, but I'm just not going to. I do pick up trash when I go to the beach, though.
Oh, very good job. I think, wouldn't it be cool if there was like a company that just harvested plastic from Trash Island and then recycled it into things?
Yeah. Yes.
Should we start that company?
I feel like maybe it exists.
Did you watch Under Paris?
No.
That's where it all starts, is on Trash Island with a bunch of mutated sharks.
Wait, Under Paris?
Beneath Paris, below Paris. I can't remember the name of this.
I was
dumb
like, is
movie
that
just
Paris
came
Hilton's porn?
Okay. It all starts on Trash Island. Hard cut to a Beverly Hills bathroom. That
Wait,
shows
what
that I
is
did actually see it,
this?
because that does wear a hard cut too. It was a horror movie it's a French horror movie about sharks living in the in the Seine. And it like came out right before the Olympics, and so there was like a big thing about them being like, it's the same.
I don't know how I don't remember that.
It just came out.
I watch a lot of movies too.
I think you might enjoy it.
Yeah,
It has
probably.
its moments, and the part in the Trash Island part is actually the best. So you can probably just stop watching after that. There's a part where she just comes up, just so much blood. It's wild.
Amazing.
Okay, so this is Zen water.
Then, what do you think? I like it because
like it.
what it said to me about plastic.
Well, I like that part, but I also think it's very, 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 even though it's alkaline, neutral tasting. Yeah, again, I have that like actual sensation of like cool refreshness that is impressive for something not being cold. And I think for this, like, I'll look into it to like, back up their claims. But I think if you are going to buy bottled water, then you should be then you should look for the bottled water that's going to help save the ocean.
I think
guess.
that's very true.
Like that should come into this ranking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree.
So let's make a little like good pile.
Where is it from? Long Beach, California. They have like a boil water. Boil water.
That's the natural Long Beach accent coming out.
I love Long Beach, but I do think that it's funny that I read in the news today that they have a boil water alert.
Oh yeah, no, you absolutely can't drink the water from Long Beach. It's always like every time we're like, we should go, like, let's go to a nice like kid-friendly beach where you can go swimming. It's like, well, no, you can't go to Long Beach. It's dangerous.
Yeah, I love it.
It's
where I always go on the beach. Take my
Do you go in
chances.
the water, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's warm enough too. We have a problem with, even in Southern California, if you don't live here, you might not be aware of this, but the water's just so cold. It's just like, it has to be so hot outside to justify
this
getting
is
in the
nice.
water without wearing a wetsuit or something. It's kind of depressing.
You can go on Long Beach to Mother's Beach, which is like in the marina, essentially, and that is warm, but also gross.
It is,
But I like it.
I just did that recently and I loved it,
nice
but
to be in
it feels a little bit like,
You're like, the boats
well,
are right
well, I know there's just like gas in the water and whatever. We're all gonna die.
So this is eternal. It is naturally alkaline spring water. It has swirls on them like you might see on a magical elf. And it's got a real like sexy, it's hard to see it. It's got this like, it goes in. It's like a matronly bosom that enters into a waist.
I was gonna say this bottle of water is trying to seduce you, and it's like, calm down. Yeah, it has a bust like a lady wearing like a boned corset.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That rounded bust, and then somehow the bustle is in the front.
If you want water that is absolutely trying to have sex with you, then get this water.
I think I did include it in our right because I was like, it's so sexy. Let's see if it actually tastes good. It is decent to it as for a big bottle. The indent between the front butt and the bosom actually is nice to hold, and it is easy to pour. And the whorls on it give it some good grip.
Might be my favorite so far, and it's not just because I'm horny.
So horny. It has actual flavor to it that is, it kind of tastes more like river water.
Yeah, like, I mean, it tastes really natural to me.
It tastes very natural.
I think it tastes very neutral, but it has a buttery finish.
I agree.
I think that's good stuff.
It is very nice. It is good. All right, well, see, things change. That might
Things
head into
change.
number one.
I like it. Aqua Panna.
Panta. This seems like something. This looks like a bottle that was marketed by a insurance company.
Oh, yeah, I don't
Or
like that.
a car rental.
It's very like, yeah, it's like Patagonia vest guys started a water bottle company.
Well, they already sell fish, so.
No, just the vest.
Oh,
like the wearers of vest.
Yes, the wearers.
Yeah,
of vest.
not the workers of making vest, but the wearers of vest.
This is like a tech guy. This is ultra purified water with oxygen. That to me is the most like markety of things. So
Since it is oxygen?
Like, what do you think is in water?
It's got
It's got extra oxygen, and it does say it's oxygenated. So does that mean like somebody just like like pumped a fan into it and like was like, there you go?
things I wish I understood, to be totally honest.
And can you imagine going to like a B2B like expo for water guys?
Oh man, that would be actually really a trip.
Really, really interesting.
I love all there.
It's got a 13-step purification.
I was going to say
process,
this bottle
and it takes 11 hours.
It has a lot of words on it about
to be like, this is why you should pay for this bottle. There's a lot went into this.
So it's not what we put in; it's what we take out.
Well, confusing
What do you
because
think
you
about
did say
that?
you put in oxygen. So
Contains okay. So they take out salts, heavy metals. Yeah.
it tastes nice.
They believe that transparency matters. Get it there,
Especially when it
water
comes to
company.
water. Yeah. I do think it's clean and it's there. It doesn't. I don't think it necessarily tastes that much better than a crystal geyser, though.
Okay.
Like, to me, this tastes like extremely generic water. I don't get that immediate refreshed sensation from it.
No, that tastes like Aquafina to me. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. And I will say, I'll have to find it, because Sasani did change their formula, but we also couldn't get a bottle of Sasani, which is wild.
Really?
Yeah, I just got to look for it. It's like we don't have a vending machine.
I was just going to say they're all in vending machines.
You can't actually buy one in the store.
Wow.
I know that you can, but okay, let's move along to Waiakea. Waiakea. Sorry. It's Hawaiian volcanic water, also naturally alkaline, also has electrolytes. It is deep well water.
Okay.
It is the world's first ocean plast bottle. We all know what that means. It's not a virgin plastic bottle. That's nice. It uses 99% less water and 85% less energy and 79% less CO2. And there's just a lot of stats about that.
Waiakea.
It originates in Hawaii as both snowmelt and rain on the pristine summit of the active Mauna Loa. Good thing to remember for crosswords. Volcano, one of the purest environments on Earth. This is a lot. This is a lot.
I love the color of the bottle. It's really working
Beautiful.
for me.
It looks
so nice.
Like it looks like that's what
But
you
that
want.
color of blue, like that the actual plastic is gorgeous.
It's real like Baja Blast blue, put in a very pretty way.
It's so refreshing looking. I'm really into it. This would grab me. Like if I was at a convenience store and saw this, I would be like, yeah, I want that.
It's got some etchings on the top to be like a volcano.
It's square, but it seems like rounded enough that you could still kind of jam it into your cup holder in your car. This is from Hilo, Hawaii. I went to Hilo when we were in Hawaii.
I would have said that wrong. I'm glad you said it.
We went to waterfalls, and I thought that maybe you'd be able to swim in them, but you could not. You could just stand and look at them
you would
for
have
a few
crushed.
minutes, and it was just like, okay. We drove really far to get here. I guess we'll leave now.
I was gonna shower in one, but sure. Now that I know that I'm kind of searching for that like immediate refreshed flavor, I'm not totally getting it from this.
A little bit of an aftertaste to me, actually.
Yes, there's a little bit of a bitter kind of battery-ish aftertaste. And then it's too bad because I do love the packaging on this.
I do too.
Yeah, I remember trying this last time and I'm feeling very similarly of like, wow, I really wish I could like this.
Yeah, I wanted to love
me
it.
like it's a bit of a letdown.
Oh well.
Okay, speaking of, no, actually, I think this one is good, or at least I used to think it was good. This is Icelandic water. Talk about like
looks like
packaging
vodka.
over. Yeah, absolutely. We've got like it's supposed to look like ice. There's a pattern on the back, so when you look through it, it looks like it's cold.
Wow.
It's got a lot going on, and it's natural spring water from Iceland.
Iceland.
Where the ice comes from. So why wouldn't the water come from there? Iceland,
you.
more like Waterland.
Yeah, am I right? Now that's good.
pH 8.4. Yeah.
That's my second favorite so far.
It's just that immediate, like, your mouth feels clean and crisp and everything is just
It feels like it's hydrating your
refreshing.
entire body.
It really does.
It's really good.
It's a carbon neutral product.
Okay.
It's bottled in Olafus Spring, Iceland. I gotta say, after reading all of that, like on all the other bottles, I appreciate that this is actually pretty minimalist. It just kind of is like, here's how. It gives you a little history lesson. Over 5,000 years ago, long before the first humans reached remote Iceland, a massive volcanic eruption created a unique underground spring, complete with its own natural filtration system, blah, 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 blah. This is just how water is. It's the source of epic life.
Cool. Does it really say that?
It does say it's the source of epic life.
Wow.
So, yes, love this one. Love most things about it.
I'm full.
What a fun thing to, what a fun thing to bring with you too. If you're just like, what a statement bottle.
I know, except everyone would just be like, "Is she drinking vodka?"
Yeah, fun. It's like what Dad tried to do.
Yeah.
Okay, Acqua Panna, the fancy water they try and sell you at restaurants.
Is there a vodka brand that's called something like Icelandic? No.
Not that I can think of. I'm sure there is.
I'm thinking of something else, but I can't think of what it's called.
I feel burpy from all this water.
I feel full
Even
in
though
my
it's
stomach.
just flat water. So Acqua Panna, it's from Tuscany. It's natural spring water.
Wait, what does it say? Served in the
Served
best
best
restaurant.
That is kind of the thing for like San Pellegrino and for Acqua Panna. They're very, very chef focused. If you look at their advertising and their marketing, like their main thing is here is how you can elevate your meals. And it's like they talk about how they're food friendly water and everything. Like here's how you can make it feel like a restaurant in your home. And I think they do a good job because they appear in something. So sorry for boring the heck out of you.
I did not mean to yawn.
I've ever seen.
I was not yawning at you. I just got a wave of tiredness. I don't know why drinking water is making me tired, but it is.
Because your body doesn't have to fight to like survive anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's restaurant water, and they do a good job of putting it in restaurants. And I agree with the packet. Whatever. However, I don't love the flavor. I think it comes off again very chlorine-y.
There's something I don't like about it as well. I also resent being asked if I want still
Or sparkling, and then
still sparkling or tap when you go to a restaurant. It's just like I really truly this isn't about money. I just truly do want tap water. But like I feel like it's to make you feel like you're a cheapskate a-hole.
Yeah.
I know.
But I do
It's
the
just like-
places. I'm okay. I'm always okay. Just being like, just tap. It's fine. But the places where they're like still or sparkling, and you have to be like, because it's free. Like I
know.
hate being the person to be like, and the sparkling water is on tap and free.
No, it's
It makes me feel like a cheapskate.
it's wrong.
Anyway, that
It's
was
wrong.
a big letdown, I think. Okay, I hate the packaging of this. It looks like it's gonna taste sweet to me. Like there's something very like sweet energy drink about this. There's just so much going on. It's core hydration.
It looks like it would be berry flavored, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Okay.
that just opens up as a
Why-
big old spout. Is that to drink out of? Is that a built-in cup?
Okay, I didn't think about that, but also give it a. Is this absolutely necessary? There's a lid inside of this.
Yeah.
Doubling up.
Also, if you drink this, this would go everywhere. It's too big
so
of a hole.
obnoxious.
This is apparently partnered with the U.S. gymnastics team, though. So,
Well, I love them.
exactly. It's perfectly balanced. It's pH purified water with electrolytes and minerals for taste. It's approximately 7.4.
It does taste good.
It does taste good. Very soft.
That's very good.
Damn.
That's one of my faves too.
That sucks that it's good. Because I'd be embarrassed with this bottle.
I would be embarrassed with this bottle. I would be embarrassed with this lid. It's absolutely egregious.
It is going to fit into
Illegal.
a cup holder, though.
Yeah, but it's gonna rattle
It's
around
too
in there.
tall.
Yeah,
But-
no, the center of gravity is all fakakata. I mean, the packaging needs serious.
Packaging
help.
needs work. Like somebody come in and just strip it clean. Unless this is all for the Olympics, but I don't.
Maybe.
I
yeah,
like the idea of a built-in cup if that's what that is, but I think it needs better execution.
I agree. Well,
But the flavor's good.
it is
It's very soft.
It is very, very good. Approximately 7.4 pH.
So that's super duper neutral and actually tastes like it.
I like it.
Okay. We'll move into some of the more sport water focused ones.
Water.
Can
So first we'll do BodyArmor Sport Water signed by Alex Morgan. And we all know Alex Morgan is on a soccer team. A soccer team.
We all know that, correct?
We all know that. We all know. The women's soccer team. That's her.
Whatever.
Hey, good job, Alex Morgan.
I've been to have you been to one of the LA women's soccer games?
Yeah, the Angel City.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is really fun. If your city has a women's soccer team, you should totally go. Same with WNBA. It is so fun to go to games.
The first Angel City game I went to, my youngest had just been born, and so I was still breastfeeding, and it was the safest in public breastfeeding I've ever done because I was just surrounded by like women.
That's so nice.
And I was just like, yeah, nobody cares. This is amazing.
Yeah. Nice stadium too.
Very nice stadium. And yeah, it's just gets almost as full as the men's, if not as full. Okay, so this is it's the official water of U.S. Soccer and Alex Morgan, just as a person. It's alkaline, it's pH 9 plus, and it has a proprietary electrolyte formula. And that is all they're really going to tell you. The ingredients include reverse osmosis water. I just like how specific that is, as well as potassium bicarbonate, calcium chloride, and magnesium chloride.
This core one is reverse osmosis water too, I noticed. I don't know.
It comes from New York.
It means.
And we all know that New York has the best water.
Is that a fact? Like tap water, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Where does New York's water come from?
Mount
Niagara Falls. Have you been to Niagara Falls?
No.
Really?
Too far.
I went when I was a kid, and I thought it was spectacular. We went on the Maid of the Mist and everything.
One side is good and one side is not, right?
Of like the Canada side is good. And
I think like one side is like you're looking at you have to be on the bad side to look at the good side or something like that. That's when they go on the Maid of the Mist. I only think about that with The Office. It's my only real association of it.
But they show, like, I don't remember, I was pretty young, but they show you, I don't know if it's like at a museum or something like that before you get on the boat or whatever. The people that used to go over the falls and barrels.
Oh, yeah, that is fun.
And it stayed with me so much.
That is fun.
Like,
that is fun to know as a child that's real.
Exactly. Really captures the imagination of a child.
Great value. Walmart's brand. Hydrate, electrolyte, water.
Okay.
It's just water with electrolytes for taste.
Did you have anything to say about Alex Morgan's water?
I think it also has, I think at this point, if I'm not like blown away by it, if I don't have that, wow, this makes me feel great, I'm going to put it in the no pile. I think it's fine. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's like amazing and it's not offering me that much more.
I think that's true.
No, I'm so sorry. The packaging isn't going to do it for me, and it's not having any amazing ingredients. There we go. Now the mess is everywhere. I should just use my sweater. Okay, so Walmart's, I don't know what to think about this. Like, this looks like laundry.
I don't like the label very much. And it tastes bitter to me.
New, yeah. This one is actively not good tasting. Kind of, honestly, it dries out my mouth.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really weird.
Good and Gather. Target's brand. Alkaline water and electrolytes. pH 9.5.
Wow.
That's the highest we've seen. Wow. Usually they're 9.4.
I'm starting to get cold too. Like I'm too hydrated or something.
The water's trying to get out.
It's making me tired and cold. If I'm dying for being so hydrated.
When it is dying.
I'm waterlogged.
Oh yeah, there was all those bad like fraternity like hazing things years ago where like people died from drinking too much water.
Oh, that's
Like,
so
they were like, oh,
insane.
he's not drinking beer, so we'll just, he'll just chug water, and then he like drowned from the inside out. We had to like learn about that at school when I
This
went
is
there.
literally what's happening to me right now.
That's what I'm doing.
If you guys are watching me die.
Drink. We're gonna funnel all of this at the end.
Oh man.
No.
Oh no. I think I like that. It's not bitter like the Great Value one is, but it is not good.
Real front of the tongue. Okay, Gatorade water. Then we're moving on to the fancy glass bottles.
None of them have tasted like sulfur yet, which is nice.
That's true. That's more what you get. It's the same thing now. It's just in a glass bottle. It's more what you get from like your fancy spring waters and stuff like that. So Gatorade water. It's unflavored, thank God. It's alkaline and electrolyte infused. Blend for taste. What the heck? What does that mean?
What?
I don't know what it means. It's got a pH of 7.5 or higher. It's 100% recycled. It's hard to read anything else. I don't know what makes it. Yeah, it's just Gatorade producing water. It's not particularly, it's electrolyte infused. There you go. And then it also says blend for taste again. Don't know what that means. Take it.
Excuse me. Sorry, everyone. It's a lot of water to drink.
That's a lot of water. It's going to be so fun to go pee.
Yeah,
It'll be so clear. Oh, that does taste very different. Why is it kind of sweet?
I don't really like it very much.
No, it's very strange. Wow. Like it tastes like something was in it for a second.
To me, it tastes like water you drink out of a paper cup that takes on the flavor of a paper cup.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, we're moving into the
Don't look over there.
water. The water portion.
Finally.
Glass. We're going to talk about the glass bottles. This is Mountain Valley. A lot of these also come in plastic bottles, as we saw. Some of them only come in glass bottles, though. Hi, boss. I think. Maybe they come in plastic by now. But fancy bottles. The Mountain one was always the Mountain Valley one was always interesting to me because I associate this brand with like bikers, like not bikers, but like I'm going through the mountains bikers.
Okay.
And like you don't want this on your bike, it might break, but
I like it. Where's it from?
I want to say Vermont.
What? It has a word for a mountain.
No, yeah.
It has a word of a mountain that I don't know about.
I'm going to try and find a state here.
Yeah, what the hell? Just tell us something.
Arkansas.
Oh, okay. Garland County, Arkansas.
Oh, Washita. The Washita Mountains. Since 1871. That's impressive.
I really like it.
Oh,
That's
it definitely tastes
real.
different. That tastes to me like a little bit of
That's a real mouth wetter.
mouth water. It tastes a little bit like there's already been like it's seen a lime, maybe a lime zest, and it also is the first one that actively tasted a little salty to me.
I really, really like that.
I like this better. So I did try this the first time around. I remember not being impressed. I like this better than that time.
Man.
Yeah, that's interesting. I definitely get a little bit of like a saltiness from it. That is very refreshing.
But it's still refreshing. Yeah, I don't think that any of that would bother people.
No,
because
no.
it's so.
And I think the packaging is so pleasing.
Yeah, so Washita is spelled Ouachita. You learn something new every day about Arkansas.
Glad they have the.
I try to learn something new about Arkansas
What was yesterday's fact?
every day. Arkansas was founded by Sam Walton.
Well, there you go. See? That's truth. Who's to say it isn't?
I mean, yeah.
Who's to say what's true anymore? Okay, here we've got Cascade Mountain from Butte Falls, Oregon. This to me is this is the bottle of water that you have in like an Ace hotel.
Yeah.
Like
It's really nice.
it's so pretty in that minimalist motor lodge kind of way.
Whenever something is this attractive, I
not
assume
gonna
I'm
be
being
good.
taken advantage
Yeah,
of. And
absolutely.
this is straight from a tap.
It's bottled at the source in Butte Falls. Volcanic rock filtered in pristine Cascade Mountain range. Okay. pH 7.7.
Exceptionally pure. Something just fell out there.
I have a drying in my mouth.
Yep. That is so different than the Mountain Valley.
Yep.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Saratoga, the new sponsor of Top Chef, is how I know this bottle. They took over. So I've
What was
actually
the old sponsor.
San Pellegrino.
Oh, they always have a water sponsor?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way they can bring in like regional wines and stuff at dinners, but they always have the water.
Gotcha.
And they pour it really with that label out. It is perfectly balanced. It says it's natural spring water. It's got an S that maybe looks like a dragon or leaves.
Have you been to Saratoga?
Is that where the racetrack is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once I went, I think I saw Dave Matthews there.
Cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my God.
I got way too stoned and had to sit down for the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
I mean, it's a
sometimes.
Dave Matthews concert. We also drank a lot of Jaeger ahead of time.
Okay, so I have to be perfectly honest with you right now. When you said you saw Dave Matthews, I thought you just like saw.
No, I paid money.
You went to
go
a Dave
concert.
Matthews concert?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
Wow, I love that.
And I was definitely the one being like there's like the actual fans, and then there was me being like, play Space Between, play Gray Street, like the shitty album that came out, and everybody was like, this is bad. And I was like, this is my favorite album.
Okay, I don't even think I even know about that, but I do know that Dave Matthews rained shit on.
Yes, that's always
Chicago.
the best. I hope long after Dave Matthews is dead, that's all people know about. They're like, what did he do?
Did he make music? I don't know about
But
that.
He did drop frozen crap onto people. Okay, it has, it says it's very good for fine meals and spirits.
I think it's okay. It's not as good as the Mountain Valley to me.
I think it is nice though.
I want to taste the Mountain Valley again. And see
It doesn't
why
have
I
the
had
saltiness
such
as the Mountain Valley, but it has
strong
that
reaction to it.
crisp, refreshingness that I do like. I'm gonna put it in the good pile. I enjoy doing that. Okay, moving on to Sasani.
Where is that from?
Volcanic origin, 20,000 feet. Peru in the Andes. Wow. That's new. We're going on a real trip around the world with these waters.
No,
it's high in essential minerals for your health and wellness. It's superior natural mineral water.
Cool.
And it comes again in a kind of sexy bottle. Not as sexy as that other one.
Nothing's as sexy as that.
No.
But yeah, it's nice that you can really, this is a real gripper.
A real gripper. You can really chug this one. You okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. Why?
It's mineral water.
Just mineral
We weren't
water. It's
expecting
just like
that. This is for a different taste test.
oh my God.
That's for a mineral water taste test. It's slightly fizzy and it tastes very salty.
It's like
That's
Alka-Seltzer.
very weird when you're expecting water.
That is like taking a big old swig of Alka-Seltzer. It is.
That is not. Okay, put that aside. Go away. Not for now. Well, that was a weird palate cleanser, I guess, in that it gave my palate something to taste.
Holy moly.
Okay, moving on to Purely Sedona, which sounds like a later in life rom-com.
Purely Sedona, or like a catalog you get in the mail once you're over 50.
And it's all caftans.
Purely Sedona.
And turquoise jewelry.
Vibrator.
Here's your kit for being 58. I appreciate this. It's artesian spring water.
That's
Not
good.
artesian. And it's from the springs of Sedona. Feels like they shouldn't spare water. Feels like Sedona needs to keep all of its water.
God, that's so true.
It's from a creek. Like, no, it's from Oak Creek Canyon. Okay. It's formed by rain and snowfall. Yeah, that's where water comes from. I guess some of them comes from up from the earth. Drink in the rejuvenating beauty of the canyon and let its refreshing purity restore and sustain you.
I mean, it's working for me.
Hell yeah.
And I love the shape of the bottle too.
Yeah, it's like a nice bottle of whiskey. It has something going on.
This looks like vodka
like-
too.
Almost like a vegetal thing.
Yeah, it does. I think it's really pleasant.
Yeah. I like that it's different too.
It's really,
Fun.
yeah, it looks like non-alcoholic spirits or something like that.
Yeah, like with that bottle, I want to mix it like with whiskey or something
Right?
like that. Like I want that to be on my little bar cart as your mixer. It's
good.
complex though. Yeah, it has like an earthiness to it that none of them have had.
Yeah, that's up there with
Wow.
Mountain Valley for me.
Okay. Land on boss. Hawaii volcanic water, different from the other Hawaii one. It says water is life. This precious lava filtered water It comes from deep within the beautiful and sacred island of Hawaii.
Okay.
And it's sustainably sourced and bottled with aloha.
Everything is made with aloha in Hawaii.
I like that.
Everything made with aloha.
It's got a little graph on it that tells you how water happens.
I went to Hawaii recently and I really
She's an
enjoyed
expert.
myself. I did. And I am an expert from going to.
What was your drink there? Did you just like...
I will say I had a lot of Mai Tais that
Are you
were
a Mai Tai person or like a Chi
not
Chi
very
person?
good.
It's, yeah, it don't...
We found one like tiki bar that had good Mai Tais, but like just if you went to the hotel bar or whatever,
More like a punch kind of situation.
it was, yeah.
It's too bad.
I know.
It's a really lovely drink when made correctly.
I'm a Trader Vic's Mai Tai person.
Sure.
And these were not
They
that.
don't actually make it with like
But
real
wait-
or shot.
Yes, yeah,
You know,
exactly.
real falernum. If you're just being like, it's raw.
If it has orange juice in it,
No,
I
that's
don't
not
I don't want it. But
It's good. It's good.
it's very clean tasting.
Has that cold effect.
I like that. It does have a
nice.
cold effect. I think that's really good. It is really neutral in a very good way.
Yeah.
And refreshing.
Yeah. I think my only issue with it is in packaging. Like that is for pouring into a glass. You cannot drink straight from it because it's too big and you will spill on yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now the water you get at every W hotel. Was my little brother, growing up, and still to this day, does not drink anything besides water, essentially, and like coffee, kind of. He drinks like frappuccinos. So he like became a real water expert as a kid, and he really fell in love. Like he wanted this is a 10-year-old who was like, you must buy Voss water.
That is so funny.
So we had to buy Voss water for my little brother, and
that is so peculiar.
he really thought it was the best water. I have not talked to him recently about his current feelings about what the best bottled water is. I think it's evolved from here. There's a lot more fancy waters out there.
Too
but
funny.
He loved it.
I'm convinced that I didn't drink even a drop of water.
I know,
as a
that's
child.
the wild thing. It's like having that kid grow up. He's 10 years younger than me. So,
Okay.
you know, yeah, it was a very different world when he grew up and was like, all about
Yeah.
water. And it was like, what? Because you also can't drink the water. You can drink the water from our taps at home, but it's well water. So it's kind of yellow.
Yeah.
It's very iron rich. Baths are not fun.
He's just a kid, 10 years younger.
He's a baby and he just got engaged. Hooray.
Yay.
I like it better than I thought I remember like the last time I drank it.
Yeah.
I think it is very clean
Yeah.
and very crisp. And I do think it makes me feel like I'm at a fancy hotel in Miami.
Yeah, it's nice water.
It's nice water and the packaging is hard to beat. It does have that, really, really clean, really refreshing effect. Okay. I mean, hell, good job.
So what's your favorite?
Okay. I think my favorite might be that Icelandic water.
Okay. Yeah, I like this one a lot, but I like the sex water.
Sex
I think
water's
maybe
great.
Slightly better.
Sexy water's great. Mountain Valley, great.
Mountain Valley, great. Excuse me. And then this is good too, right?
Yeah, that was good. I think the Essentials still belongs in the mix.
Yeah.
And then, Pearly Sedona, fun. Voss, good.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so sorry. I definitely burped and it definitely was into my microphone. Okay. Did you make it? Hi, wake up.
I know.
Wake up. It's time to wake up. Your nap is done.
How long was this? Oh, wow.
Longest yet.
It's a long one.
Well, we love you. We miss you. We hope you're doing okay. We hope you're as hydrated as we are.
I had to go take a leak.
Like us, subscribe us. It bothers me that I don't need to pee. It's like I think my body just soaked it all up a little bit too much.
I think I have a headache from drinking so much water.
Well, don't drink that. I guess it's bad for you. Your body needs to, you gotta go
make
drink some
sense.
Mountain Dew to really balance your body out again. Anyway, subscribe. Tell us what we should taste next. Okay, goodbye.